Man beside me has made one change to his baggy side from Tuesday night. That sees Matt Phillips returning to the starting 11, and Kyle Edwards therefore drops back to the bench. Lee Boyer will watch from the stands yet again, and he's made 5 changes from way up high to his starting 11, with Sarr, Purington, Pratley, Solly and Oztumer all coming in for Charlton Athletic, followed by 2,000 fans who've made their journey up through the rain today.
Well, whether you're on the pitch, on the bench or in the stands, you're going to get wet today. We got here nice and early, 10 a.m. this morning, and it hasn't stopped bucketing it down since. But who cares? Proper English football weather, and it's always at Hawthorns, a proper atmosphere. In fact, this is West Bromwich Albion's last home game before Remembrance Sunday. So on that note, let's get their commentator, Paul Walker.
Well, Slaven Bilic looking for his team to make a strong start to this game. He said his team were punished the other night for trying to play too much sexy football, as he put it. Well, there will be a minute's silence here ahead of the club's only home fixture during the remembrance period. The players also wearing poppy emblazoned shirts today, and will do so for the next 2 fixtures as we remember those who've died in conflict whilst fighting for their country. Now, Pereira in space, Austin making his move. Still Pereira right across goal and tapped in! Matt Phillips is there! Yet another assist from Matheus Pereira. And Matt Phillips side foots the ball high into the top corner. Back in the team after 2 games out. Matt Phillips gives West Bromwich Albion the lead. Here's Austin. Shemi Ajayi, who was always given away to Oztumer. Great chance here. It's Bonne. Oh, what a block from Kyle Bartley. A real lapse in concentration, which Charlton were unable to punish. And what an interception that is from Kyle Bartley. There is Lee Bowyer serving that touchline ban. Remember, it's the final game of that 3-match ban from the dugouts. Sarr into Oztumer, and suddenly Sarr is in. He's found Gallagher. Neat turn this way and that. Sarr! Oh, and Johnston comes up with a huge save. Lovely ball through from Oztumer. Sarr into Gallagher. Ties the West Bromwich Albion defenders up in knots before Sarr's effort eventually saved by Johnston. Livermore, Sawyers, Charlie Austin, Pereira with a chance to cross here. A lot of pace on it, and a header is wide. Well, that's a let-off. Darnell Furlong wide of the mark. Another terrific ball in. Does have real star quality, Matheus Pereira. Sadly, Furlong couldn't finish. Diangana, it'll reach Pereira. Phillips up alongside him. It's Matt Phillips. It's nudged across, and Diangana with a simple tap-in can't put it in. Pereira into Phillips, nudged across, and Diangana cannot believe he's not scored, and neither can we. Austin, Diangana. Naby Sarr under pressure, he's given the ball away to Furlong, and Dylan Phillips to the rescue to keep Charlton in this. But they are hanging on by the skin of their teeth at the moment. Well, Naby Sarr with the error. Furlong onto it in a flash, but couldn't score. Bonne, Solly again, hooked across, it's going to drop here for Purrington, teeing up Cullen, and Bonne fires Charlton level. He is red hot at the moment, and it's a birthday goal for Bonne. He is the man of the moment. Solly hooks it across. Purrington teeing up Cullen, deflects up off Bartley, and Bonne is there. He ain't gonna miss those. West Bromwich Albion 1, Charlton Athletic 1. Sawyers clipping one over the top. Well read by Sarr. It's a thunderous challenge from Ferguson on Solly, and the Charlton players go straight to the referee. It was a robust challenge from Ferguson, to say the least. Well, he doesn't get the ball. Maybe the momentum makes it look worse than it was, but either way, it's a painful one for Solly, and the red card is out. Well, the officials have got this badly wrong. It was Ferguson's challenge for sure. On the referee's mind, he thinks Ian Garner was the culprit. Well, no one really has a clue what's happening here. Well, it's absolute chaos. Absolute chaos. Right, well, he's made the signal to Dean Garner that he is not being sent off. And after all of that, he will indeed show it to the player who made the challenge. And Nathan Ferguson is indeed dismissed. Well, they got there in the end, but that took an eternity to get to the bottom of. Cullen to Gallagher. Smuggled through to Anike. And stopped in his tracks by Furlong. Excellent challenge. It is end-to-end this now, Sawyers. So Robson-Kanu, did he control with his arm? I thought so. It's Robson-Kanu! Oh, what a goal! How Robson-Kanu bends in a beauty. But was there a handball in the build-up? Well, it's boiling over down on the sidelines. The coaching staff of Charlton Athletic are fuming, and this is why they're upset. It does bounce up and hit the arm of Robson-Kanu. The referee was in a good position, and Robson-Kanu whips it into that far corner. He waits and waits, cuts inside, fabulous finish, but it is a goal shrouded in controversy. Gallagher. This is a nervy end for West Bromwich Albion, no doubt about that. Helped on by Bonne. Naby Sarr is in there, goes down. What's the referee doing? Penalty! Penalty to Charlton in stoppage time at the Hawthorns. Well, he sent a West Bromwich Albion player off, and now he's given a penalty against them. Stoppage time at the Hawthorns. Cullen against Johnston. And scores! Brilliantly taken. And Charlton have come from behind again. They never, ever know when they're beaten. Josh Cullen sending Johnston the wrong way. And what a finale to the game. West Bromwich Albion pegged back. West Brom 2, Charlton Athletic 2.
Slaven, the calm after the storm, and what a storm it was. Where do we start?
I don't know, you asked me a question, I'm going to answer.
Okay, first the sending off.
Sending off, in a real time I thought it wasn't sending off. But in that tackle there's nothing, it was nothing malicious, you know, it wasn't like proper from behind, through his legs or whatever. He tried to get a ball, he got a bit of the ball, but not enough. You know, so he gave him an option, and like in every other situation, where every time he had an option to give it to them, he gave it to them.
And what about
From the first minute, from Jake Livermore's card and everything was for them.
What about the penalty decision?
To be fair, that challenge, that is beyond me. That is unbelievable. I don't understand how it's possible for that after everything what happened in a game. How it's possible that to be awarded as a penalty. I don't know.
Lee, never a good thing to be banned from the touchline, but given that game, is it one of those you sit up there and think, maybe it's for the best?
Yeah, it was a crazy game. It had a bit of everything, a typical championship game. Two good teams that put everything in and are trying to win. So, yeah, it was a good game to watch.
Where do you start with the decisions? I think there was a few in there that were classic, debatable.
Yeah, there always is. Every game, whether it's with us or with anyone else, is the decisions decide games a lot of the time. And I thought, to be fair, the ref got a lot of them right.
You get duffed right at the end midweek. You get a draw against the top team here. These are good problems you have, especially up against the injuries you've had to contend with.
We're surprising teams, and for me, I think we should be higher in the league than what we are, because we've come here today, we've gone toe to toe with them, and for me, I think we was the better side at times.
Well, I certainly won't argue face-to-face with Lee Boyer or Slaven Bilic. Dean Ashton, different kettle of fish. Bring it on. Three big decisions, mate. Let's have a look at the red card first. What's your thoughts?
I mean, when I first saw it in real time, I thought it was a red card. I thought it was reckless. No matter whether you get the ball or not, you might have got a fraction of the ball. That's going to seriously injure players when you dive in the way he did. So I think there's no complaints.
He shouldn't give the referee that decision to make. No need to make the tackle. Let's fast forward to the obvious other decision, which was the penalty.
Yeah, I mean, look, in my opinion, he's looking for it. Sarr, he knows exactly what he's doing. He's coming on the blind side. He's waiting for a bit of contact, and he's going to go down. It's the end of the game. He's trying to get something for his team. He's not going to swivel and put that in the top corner. So he's gone down, as far as I'm concerned, and conned the referee and got his team a penalty.
The extra time, of course, came from the fact that it was mistaken identity for the red card. So the plot thickens. But the other one that wasn't really getting talked about by the crowd here was Hal Robson-Kanu and the control of the ball with his hand, albeit it jumps up quick. What's your thoughts on that?
Honestly, I had no idea either to start with. It just looked like he just controlled it with his midriff, but he clearly uses his arm to then go on. Obviously, it's a great bit of skill, a wonderful finish. But again, something that the officials have missed. Look, it was a tough game for them because there was a lot going on both on and off the pitch, but clearly that was a decision missed.
So for Matthew Donoghue, finally, referee's assessment, dark room, double whiskey.
That's about right.
That'll do a job, right.